Hi, Leo. How's November going? So, love. Love in November. The holidays are coming in the United States. Everybody's starting to feel it. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Share the love. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good first card to have. I feel like you guys are kind of stressed out. Are you? Yeah, I mean, it's understandable with the holidays coming. Feeling a little poor, are we? Five of Pentacles. And the Star. The Star is the Aquarius card. Maybe left out of something. I tried doing your reading last night, and then you guys like word vomited cards all over the place, and I thought, nope, not time. The Death card. Are you dealing with a Scorpio? Possibly. Or are you going through a transformation? Looking for what your hopes and dreams are. Wanting to build a more stable foundation. If you're in a marriage or relationship, you could be wanting to transform that into something bigger, brighter. You guys did this last night too. You didn't talk for so long, and the cards like threw everywhere. So there's a feeling of like there's not enough give and take. You know, like maybe you feel like you're giving a little bit more in a situation. Or I know we talked about at the beginning of November, or maybe it was the end of October, whether you were being pushed down or backed up. I think it was the end of October. And I know that you guys have great opportunities coming. So, and when I say great opportunities, you know, people see aces in readings. Yes, that could mean something really big from the universe, but it's also kind of just something that's unexpected. An unexpected offering of love, a text message that makes you smile. You know, like you actually get that interview for a job. Whether you get the job or not, you get that interview. So what kind of unexpected things can we find out in November? Four of Swords. The Hermit. And the Ace of Swords. So you're kind of wanting to just be alone. To maybe find some clarity in a situation. To maybe think about where you are within your transformation. Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This could be somebody in your life, very stable, very nurturing. She's very grounded. She kind of rules in a honest, fair way. Sometimes she isn't so honest, especially if the Ace of Swords is coming out, or if the Four of Swords. This is kind of like, yes, you're meditating, you're healing, but you're guarded too. There's that sword down there. Very guarded within it. It's almost like you're sleeping with one eye open. So this could be somebody who's grounding you in your life. It could be the person that you're hiding from. And don't get caught up in the gender. It could be man, it could be woman. Where do we need to share the love? Where do we need to... This is like the Three of Swords in the traditional tarot. I have my windows open so you can hear the birds out back. There's like woods and a creek behind my apartment, so you'll hear all sorts of wildlife while I have my windows open. The Magician. This could be making something, manifesting your reality. It could also mean manipulation. There could be manipulation within a relationship. There could be, and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, these are messages coming in. Sometimes I feel like they're very naive, very childlike messages. It could be forward movement. But I feel like you guys really are gaining clarity on what this transformation is that you want, and you're doing it sort of by yourself, alone, in the dark, Virgo-esque style. You can borrow my energy, that's okay, I don't mind. I'm tired of being a hermit anyways. Again, though, this is the Virgo card. So on the Five of Pentacles, there is judgment. Call to action. Wanting to, this is like the universe saying, yes, right now you feel poor. Yes, right now you feel poor in spirit. You feel poor in finances. But your time is coming. Judgment is kind of, it's like the universe is like, you deserve to have good things. You deserve, you've worked so very hard. You've made it through the entire major arcana. We're almost to the world. You know, it's a call to action. You could be saying things to people. You could be letting things be known. Yes, speak your mind, Leo. King of Swords over the Star. So it could very well be an Aquarius. Maybe you are working with an Aquarius. Maybe the King of Swords is helping you with your hopes and dreams, making them a reality. What is this Death card here? Ooh. Eight of Cups. And the Seven of Swords. All right. Are you running away from deceptive thoughts? Are you kind of going on a journey of yourself, leaving things behind that emotionally broke you, that no longer serve you? Wanting to look at things kind of by the moonlight instead of so brightly. You know, that's almost, it's like these two things to me, the Hermit and the Eight of Cups, are very similar. You know, wanting to find that very spiritual aspect, wanting to find your own self, your own way, your own journey. Looking into the future and seeing all the possibilities. And in the Rider-Waite deck, all of the cups are upright. In the Gilded Tarot, there are 3 that have fallen over. So these are emotions that you're leaving behind. But are you running away from this transformation? Or is it that somebody deceived you? And that's what you're running away from. That's what's actually transforming you. And if you're cross-watching, maybe it's a Leo that deceived you. Temperance. On the Four of Swords, definitely. I think we talked about in October about being very patient, that your time is coming. And there were a lot of comments saying, I'm not patient. I don't want to be patient anymore. And I know you guys don't want to be patient, but I kind of feel like you're taking on this mentality. You're being very patient with people. You're being very accommodating. Yeah? So what is this Hermit? What is it that we are, what kind of spiritual aspect are we seeking? Excuse me. My mouth is dry, and that happens when I'm stressed out. And so I'm kind of feeling your heavy stress. Leo, yes, you guys are a fixed sign, but you're also very action-oriented. It's almost like it's almost like you're not fixed. Like you're very stable and you're very secure and you really like take care of people and you nurture them. But at the same time, you like to go. You like to do your stuff. You like to do your thing. You know, I thought there was a card that flipped over. There was not. So what is this being alone in the dark state? What is it that you're thinking about? Are you thinking about the things that you do have to leave behind? Are you thinking about what truly serves you? Are you thinking about having recognition, the Six of Wands? Being victorious, somebody recognizing you. You want to be recognized for all the hard work that you do. You want to be recognized for all the manifestations. This is the second time the Magician's come out. All of this stuff you're doing. All of this hard work you're doing. You want to be recognized for it, sure. So what is this Ace of Swords? What are you saying that's bringing clarity to the situation that you're in? What self-truths? Yeah? I like it when you guys speak your mind because you're very straightforward. The Chariot. Cancer card. You are speaking of moving forward. This could be actual movement. This could be moving to another state, moving on in your life, moving forward with your relationship. I'm not seeing a lot of cups here. It's like you guys aren't putting love into, share the love. That's what the overall energy is. Share that love that you guys have within. The only cups card, the only emotions card we have here are the ones that you want to leave behind to move forward, to journey on. So who is this Queen of Pentacles to you? Are you taking on this quality? Are you taking on the King of Swords quality? Are you going for your own hopes and dreams? Are you being very rational, very straightforward? Because it doesn't have to be the sign. We all have the elements within us. You could have it in your chart. You could have air, you could have earth in your chart. But are you rationally thinking or are you analytically thinking? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Is it the person that deceived you? Is it the person that you want to share this love with, but you feel like you can't? Is this the judgment that you need to make? I said something right. Eight of Swords. Either you are the Queen of Pentacles and you've put yourself in this Eight of Swords state. This pretend, this comfortably stuck, because she can get out, she can take that blindfold off. It's like she's in denial that she has to stay there. Or this is the person that put you here. What are you manifesting? What reality are you manifesting? Or do you feel like you've been manipulated? Is it all a facade? No. Yes, Leos can look very strong on the outside, and I think we talked about that in the beginning of November. Looking very strong, being very strong on the outside, and possibly like falling apart on the inside, but not showing it because you guys are strong. That's what you do. So what are you manifesting? Tell me. What are your dreams? What are those wishes? Lots of stuff coming out. What is it what messages are you communicating? Who is this Page of Wands? What is it? I'm really curious what this stress is all about, Because again, I feel like you guys are keeping a lot of stuff inside. The Hierophant, the Two of Wands. You are manifesting a new direction in life because you have gone on this journey, and maybe you're keeping that to yourself and you're not really saying it out loud, but you've become very clear about it that you want to move forward. that you're manifesting this reality that you want to have. And the Hierophant is like learning new things. It speaks of the institution. It speaks of higher knowledge. It's the Taurus card. This Queen of Pentacles could be a Taurus. It also speaks of spirituality. Knowing your truth, looking within and seeking that. So are you communicating this? Is that what the Page of Wands is? This Emperor card really wants to come out. The Emperor card is the Aries card. But what I'm getting here is you want to rule your life in a way, like take control over your own life, over your own circumstances. You don't want to be in the Seven of Swords state, Eight of Swords state, sorry. You don't, and the Seven of Swords, you don't want to be deceived. You don't want to deceive yourself. You don't want to run away with all of these Eight of Swords thoughts. So do it, you can do it. I know there's victory behind this for you guys because that's what you do. You are victorious. Yes, sitting in the Hermit state, that's fine. Recognize who you are because that's awesome. Be the magician. Make your dreams happen. Let's see what the outcome is. I mean, you know that you guys know that I totally believe in you. I believe in anything that you guys can do because to me, you're magic. There it is. There it is. All right. All right, kids. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. So we have the Lovers. Could be a Gemini in your life. Or it could just be speaking of that very soul level relationship. The one where you connect in a way that's very spiritual, that's very passionate and fiery, like you've known the person forever. The Star. These are your hopes and dreams. There's a lot of major arcana that popped out right here for the outcome. I believe that this love, you know, share it. Let it be known. The Sun. There you are. Bright as the sun. Bright and shiny. Bringing light to a situation. Bringing clarity. Opening up. Coming out of that very hermit-like stage. Being victorious. Recognizing yourself. The High Priestess. The High Priestess knows everything. She sees everything. She hears everything. She is very intuitive. She keeps secrets. She keeps things that people aren't saying out loud. Page of Cups. Wanting to offer love. Wanting to receive love. When I see the Page of Cups or the Page of Pentacles, what I hear is, just give me something. Just give me something to believe in, to hold on to, something tangible that can be offered to me. And the Five of Pentacles again. Feeling very left out. Maybe you're hurt by these circumstances, but it looks like this movement forward, this manifestation of reality, of recognition, is so working in your favor. We just have to remember to share it with those that we love. You know, you want to rule your own kingdom, and it's like, you know, maybe it's just the beginning of it, but you're moving forward, and you're going to voice that eventually, because Leos can't keep things inside for too long. And I actually really like this because there's only two like mentally challenging cards here, the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yes, the Five of Pentacles is kind of a sad card, and you got it twice, but you can pull yourself out of this situation. You don't have to be left out if you just use your words. Judgment, call to action, let it be known. Right? Awesome November. Awesome. A couple of things. Check out the November specials for readings. There's actually really good ones for the video recorded readings. And gift certificates. Yeah, the holidays are coming up if you want to get gift certificates or, you know, for a birthday. And I will use the November specials if you get the gift certificates during November. Even better. And I'm going to start traveling to do in-person readings. So my first one will be the first weekend in December. It's in a small town in Iowa, Woodbine, Iowa, but it's going to be a really fun event. So if you're interested and you're kind of in the Midwest area, and it's going to be like all night long. So like starts at 5 p.m. all night. I will give you the details if you're interested in it. And then I'll let you know the other things. There's some stuff that's up in the air. But I do know I'll be on the East Coast in January. So if you guys want to do an in-person reading, let me know. And then you're kind of like up and down the East Coast. And I'll be going like all the way from Florida all the way up to like Maine. So and what else? I think that's it. Have a good November in love. I'll see you guys for the general readings for the second half. Bye.